Hi everyone and welcome to Positively Kimmie. I am Kimmie. If you are new here, welcome. This is a safe space. And if you're one of my returning subscribers and my besties, hi guys, how are you? I hope you're all having an amazing day. I know, it's just lovely when you see me looking all moisturized like this without a stitch of makeup on. So you now know that my skin is not perfect or even close to it. I have a lot of rosacea, excuse me, hyperpigmentation, veins, the 3 deep forehead lines. I've got it all. So I'm going to be, well, I'm 56 right now. I'm going to be 57 in October. So this is what a 57-year-old looks like without makeup. Some of us. Anyway, I decided I was going to do a look using all e.l.f. Hydro Glow products. I got the foundation, I got the concealer, I got the blushes, I got the highlights, I got the contour. Have all these products. I also have the the Halo Glow setting powder, and I just got the liquid poreless putty primer. Now I use the luminous putty primer normally, so I'm going to use half of that on one side of my face and the other half with the liquid poreless putty primer. That's a mouthful, to see how it works, if it works any differently or not. So we're going to use this over here and this one over here. I don't want the video to be super long because I've tried to film this 4 different times, and 4 different times it has not worked. Now this is very liquidy, you can tell. I'm just gonna, I like anything that covers my pores, so, and I probably will use less product of this than I do the other one because I have a tendency to go ham with the other one because it's got a thicker consistency. So I want to see how that works for me. Go in there. So that's that. My skin looks very moisturized and dewy already because I use my moisturizer, and for that I use the Josie Marin moisturizer I have here, and this has an SPF of 47, which I absolutely love because I'm not one of those people that is going to put on an SPF and then my moisturizer and all that other stuff. So I have a little bit over here. This is much thicker, and we're going to go over here. I don't need that much on my forehead. I don't know why I stuck it all there. I don't know why I got that much to begin with. And we're just gonna go right there, right down the middle. Now, does it look any different to you? Does it feel any different? This side definitely feels heavier. This side definitely feels lighter. It looks in the mirror, whoops, sorry, like I have, it looks exactly the same. It looks a little bit more blurred maybe down this side, but I think I'm going to like them both exactly the same. So I will keep you abreast of what is going on with that. Now, I don't like a really dewy look, and I like full coverage. So this I already have tried like a million times because I'm telling you, I've tried this video 4 to 5 times already, and it has not worked for me. So I know this is not the right color for me. I have this in shade, I'll tell you when I put the cap back on, but it's definitely got a more yellow base than what I'm used to. So we're gonna go over here, and then I'm gonna use this kind of as just an under my makeup, and then I'll put on my makeup and show you what it looks like with my makeup underneath. I think it looks nice. I usually get really nice compliments when I use this, and then I use my matte, really matte makeup underneath. And this is in shade. This is in shade. I can't see, but I'll list it down in below. I have my dampened beauty blender. No, it is not dirty. That is the color of it. And I'm going to go like this and just pounce this in. And I really seem to like the way it looks when I put my foundation over it, because this is not full coverage. It's not even medium coverage. It is a light sheer coverage. Your skin, but better maybe. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a dewy kind of girl, so I'm not crazy about it. And this is a little too dewy for me between my moisturizer and the primers. This side is much more dewy. That's because it was an illuminating primer, where the other one is not. So this side is definitely much more dewy. But you can still see my redness and I'm not a fan of that. So I'm going to go put on my foundation over this, and I will be right back. Okay, I moved you all a little bit closer. So I put on my foundation, which is a matte full coverage 16-hour foundation on top of this. Now this is the side with the illuminating primer, and this is the side with the regular liquid putty primer, the new one. And I like it a little bit more matte. You can no longer see my redness, you can no longer see my imperfections. So now I'm gonna go in and I'm going to use the contour stick. And hopefully, well, contour wand, sorry, it's not a stick, it's a wand. And we're gonna go, we have a small forehead, so we don't really need a lot up there, but we always go a little bit higher than what we need on our cheekbones. And I'm gonna contour right down here. And that is that. And we look really cute right now, don't we? And I'm going to use my, where is it? Oh, this little foundation brush. So I'm gonna go like this, get my mirror. Okay, we definitely use too much, so we're gonna go into the neck with that. We don't wanna look like we have a mask. We're gonna go upwards with the contour, right there. Go upwards with the contour. We're using this as contour and bronzer because I don't have a bronzer. They didn't have it in stock. And this for me is warm, so I use contour as a bronzer, and that is way, way, way too much. So we're gonna fix it by using our foundation. This looks a hot mess. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our foundation sponge and we're gonna go and just fix what we need to fix, which is everything up here. Look at that. Look how easy that was to fix. Does it still look? We're gonna go, and this we want just a little bit, and that actually looks good still. So I'm gonna go keep using this over here to contour our cheekbones, because we want to have cheekbones. We love them cheekbones. Now there might be a shadow on this or not. Could be my forehead looks a little, you know, we really, on my forehead, I have a small forehead, so I really, you know, it's only got 3 fingers, 4 fingers possibly, not even 3 fingers, so I really don't need to use it. Now I'm going to take just a little, because we now learned our lesson. You think I would have known from trying this video 4 times, and we're going to use our Halo Glow Blush in Candlelit, and we're going to take that, and we're going to just a little bit. We're going to go up over there, and then we're going to do that over here as well. And now I'm going to take my little dinky blender, and we're going to use the back of this because we're going to use the other side for the highlight, and we're just going to do this. Now if I'm going to use any products that are not by e.l.f., I will let you know, and I will not video that. So this is that. I like to do my nose, because if you're going to look like you have blush on, you want your nose to have blush. Now I like to set my cream products with a powder, especially my blush. So I like to go over my blush with a powder blush, and I happen to have that, but not from e.l.f. at the moment. I ran out. So I think that looks pretty good so far. Let me use the Halo Glow setting powder. I'm going to use that, and we're going to see how that looks. Woo! Sorry. I don't know what just happened. Let's back you up a little bit. Okay, we're going to use our Halo Glow setting powder, and we're going to go like that, and we have our big powder brush, and we're just going to set the face. Because as dewy as you want it, I don't happen to have oily skin. I have combination to dry skin because I happen to be more mature. Well, at least that's what my age says. I don't know about if I am mature or not, but my age says I am. And we're gonna go right under the eyes and just do that whole thing. Okay, and now you can see I need more blush on. Everything set in. It looks good. I like it. And now I'm going to add a little bit more blush. And then we're going to get to the brows. Now I'm going to go in with the Halo Glow highlight. And this is going to be in Champagne, so it's going to be very light. And we're only going to do a little tiny bit, which is more than I wanted, as usual. And we're going to take the other side of this and just tap that in. That is a stunning highlight. We're going to go on the nose with the rest of it, our Cupid's bow. And once I set this, it all came out really nice. So I really like the way it looks now. And now my face and my base is done. I'm going to do my eyebrows with the Brow Lift, the Instant Lift Brow Pencil. I'm going to do that off camera. I'm going to line my lips, put on some lip color, and come back and we'll do the eyes. Okay, I changed my mind and I didn't do my eyes. And the reason I didn't do my eyes was because I was testing and doing the Halo Glow collection, and they don't have any eyeshadow or mascara for that particular collection. Now, I like this underneath my foundation. If you're somebody that likes light coverage, barely there for the summer, something like that, that would be fine. But I am a complete full coverage kind of gal. I know I shouldn't have put it on in this video, but I do have plans for today, and I'm not going out of the house looking like a dewy hot mess. Now, maybe I am not the demographic that is for, and that's fine. I do like the Hydro Glow setting powder. I will use this on top of my matte foundation and see if it just gives it a little bit more texture. Now, I also like the wands. The contour wand, I obviously need to practice with, because that was a hot mess. Like, that just left me brown all over it. I used way too much of it. I have to play around with that a little bit more. The blush is a little bit too light for me, so I did go over it. And the highlighter, I think, is very, very pretty. So, having said that, I am not the demographic that this is meant for. I am a full coverage, I don't know how many different ways to say it, kind of gal. I want my skin to look like skin, but I also want it to hide my rosacea, my dark circles, my redness, all that really unsightly stuff that we don't want people to see. So because of that, this is not the collection for me, especially this. This is not in my shade. Even if it was in my shade, I'm not a fan. The Putty Primer in liquid, love it. Love it, love it, love it. The Luminous Putty Primer, I think, is a little bit more luminous, so under a matte foundation, or full coverage foundation, that's going to be very, very pretty. But I will use both of these interchangeably. I think I have beautiful coverage on both of them, and that's not a problem. Like I said, the wands I will absolutely use, but I need to practice with them. I'm not going to use as much contour as that. That was a little bit too light for contour. I still have like dark circles and dark marks under me. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you think that the look came out okay. I know I'm not wearing eyeshadow and eyelashes and mascara yet, but I have another video to film and I want to get that done. So that's going to be just my eyes, so I wanted to get the face done first. Let me know what you think. If you've picked this up, let me know if you use it, if you use the Halo Glow Filter Foundation by itself or with something else, and let me know. So with that, be happy, be healthy, be blessed, and most of all, be positively you, because there's nobody else quite like you, and that makes me so incredibly happy. Cross your fingers that this is saved and I can actually post it. Bye guys, love you.